right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I had to start you off with some bats. Hoping everything is working. So far, so good. Very happy. I do see Crafty Lady 2019 is hanging out with us from over on Twitch. I think we may have had a raid first thing when we came in, but I'm not 100% sure. We do have a couple people watching over on Vertical YouTube, and right now I don't see anybody on Instagram yet. I do see that somebody, the Happy Crafter, had joined, but I don't know that anybody's on there. But then again, I don't really know. So apparently, Santa thinks you've been naughty and you've been nice. Fabulous. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in, everybody. I need to fix that screen. That's what I need to do. I fixed a lot of things. I moved things around, and hopefully I've made it so that I can actually see and find everything a little bit easier, maybe. Once I get this stuff sorted out, I promise I will share how we're doing all the things. But I do want to welcome everybody. Yeah, idolized both naughty and nice. I do want to welcome everybody in. I do see that things are working. I'm looking right now at the Instagram live on this monitor, and we've got the Facebook vertical on this monitor, and both of them seem to look pretty good. Yeah. Jana Mays, hey, that's a lot for Santa card. Thanks a lot for the Santa card. I received it last Friday. Fabulous. Yay. Okay, I hope you guys noticed that I moved things around on the screen too, because I wanted to make sure that we could see the things that I pop up, and that we can see what the greeting on there too. So, like Sassy LLC is popping in as well. Welcome, welcome. And here she says, I'm happy to see you live. So I don't really like everything popping up over each other, and I don't want it to take up the entire screen. So, and I also need to try to make sure that it's going to fit vertically too. So we do have the vertical going on. I think I'm going to try, I don't know if I want to try that. There's another thing I'm thinking about trying, but I don't think I'm ready to do that on this one. I think I'll try that on Thursday's live, because I do go live on Thursdays as well. So for you guys, for anybody who is new, yeah, I have to see it over there. Did it work over there? Did it work vertical? I'm waiting. I don't have the Tangia stuff apparently up on... Oh my god, my face looks so hilarious. Anyway, apparently I don't have the Tangia thing up on the vertical. So that's something I need to start writing this down. I thought I had everything, and apparently there's a couple of things that I didn't do. So Tangia is not on vertical. And Santa does not cover the whole screen on vertical. So I did fix a couple of things. Like, you'll notice that the zombie does cover the entire screen. If you're watching on vertical, you will notice that the zombie does... I have to pull him up. Where's my zombie? There's my zombie. So the zombie covers the entire screen on vertical, and that's the way I want it. Okay. When do you go live on Thursdays? Thursdays I go live over on Twitch, and my plan is to start around noon. This last week I was only on for a couple of hours, which I normally go on more. Do you want to say hello to Stamp Kim, who popped in over on Instagram? Thank you so much. Yeah, I love the zombie too. But I'm trying to make it so that it looks good on all the different platforms when I go. So I've simplified and cleaned it up and things. But that's not why y'all are here. Y'all don't care about the tech. Well, you do, as long as it works. We have the zombies. Is that working over on Instagram? And that's not working over there either. How did I not add that one? Okay, and then we've got the emote wall. Part of it is probably where I took some things down to clean it up, and I didn't rearrange and put them back where they need to go. Anyway. So what y'all are here for is you guys want to see the new goodies from ScrappyTails. And or you just want Halloween crafting, because Halloween crafting is fun. Halloween crafting, kitty in a box. Halloween crafting is so much fun because you know what? If you mess up, it's perfect. You get to experiment and do all the things. And speaking of experimentation, I pulled out stencils. Did I answer all? Mary says, did I answer all of your questions, Dawn, on Sunday? So. And Elizabeth says, Halloween crafting is fabulous. Absolutely. So I made this lovely card. Let me switch the camera around so you can see it better. So this card I made during our Thursday live stream on Twitch. Yeah. But don't worry about it. It's good vibes. Thank you so much, Miss Mary, for the vibes. I need to fix that. That's bugging me now. Anyway, this is the card that I made on the live stream on Twitch on Thursday. Yes, I know you wanted the card in purple. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing in my next class. So, and that way we get to interact more. It's more cozy than trying to do something on Twitch. And yeah, Nerdy. Thank you so much for the resub on Twitch. Thank you, Miss Nerdy. Love you, hon. Okay, so anyway, let's get that out of the way because that's not what I'm playing with today. I pulled out a bunch of things. I don't think this is the stuff I want, though. Is this everything? This is the old stuff. So this is some of the stuff I already have from ScrappyTails, but I took it out just so that we can have more things to play with. But where did I put the new stuff? I had the new stuff out here. Did the gremlins get it? I don't know. It's possible that I put it in a different bin because I was trying to clean up. Okay, let's see. Yes. Now, I don't have a lot from ScrappyTails yet. She has split up the collection this time around so that, well, we're basically going to be doing multiple hops and things. So it's kind of like having a 2-fer or 3-fer. I took it. Mary said she took it. Well, first thing, I'm sorry. These are stinking adorable. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. We have got spooky, scary skeletons. And I love these. I think they are really friggin' adorable. And I went out, I cut one. But I cut him like, this is 4 layers. So he's nice and substantial. And I didn't realize when I cut out the first one that the top of his head comes off. I think that is just too cute. Okay, so I'm going to let you look at that while I see if I can hopefully quickly, fix and make it so that all of our fun things for like the Tangia thing and the emote wall, hopefully I can get those up onto the vertical because I got 2 verticals and they ain't working the way I want them to. So let me change something, and hopefully this is going to make it so you guys can't even tell when I'm doing it. But oh, and he looks great on vertical. It's like he's like right there in the middle. I think he's so cute. But the thing is, it's not just one. There's 3 of them. Put them on a wobbler. Yeah, you could do that because there's also shadow dyes. So you could do a shadow. I mean, yeah, he's going to be so friggin' cute. I love this guy already. Okay, I want to... Yeah, okay, y'all are probably going to not... I can't fix it right now. Because I would have to go into a different screen to do it. Welcome in. Who are welcome? We are welcoming in Joan Ballinger. Welcome in. And now we can get the party started. He needs to glow in the dark. We can do that. We can do that. I wish they danced. Well, these are dancing. They don't really dance, but they're in positions but look like they're dancing. Yeah, what ECR said. Yes, of course we can do that. I do have some of the things to make them glow in the dark. I have struggled with some of the glow in the dark stuff, but we may have to play with that. Okay, give me like you guys that are on vertical, give me a second so I can click through a couple of screens and see if I can get this working. So I need, well, maybe I can just do this, and that way I don't have to worry about it at the moment. I can fix it better later. Where is it? Social Stream Ninja. It's kind of where there's something that's in a nested scene. It's kind of like something that's supposed to be in a folder, but it's not. Yeah. But now I have to find it. And none of this stuff is alphabetized. I don't know why they don't alphabetize everything. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. There we go. So hopefully if I do that and put it in the middle, somebody do some emotes. I want to see if this worked. And then if it works, then I can do the Tangia thing too, because I think that's all that it really needs on there. But yeah. Yay! It's working on vertical! That's what I wanted! That is what I wanted. Fabulous! I can make it a little bit smaller, but I think I'm going to just leave it that big. It's going to just take over the entire screen.
We interrupt our program to bring you
Hello, Veronica. Welcome, welcome.
I love you. Now, back to our show.
I love you too. Thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. So it's not, I don't have that one up on, so someone just did a Tangia thing on the horizontal, and I don't have it added to vertical yet. And I'm going to have to resize it smaller when I add that, because otherwise you're not going to see half the stuff. But it is what it is. Scene. I think that should do it, and I'm going to move it in down here. Okay, so if anybody decides to do the Tangia thing again, Tiny Cat Crafting, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, looks like I got things fixed, I think. Other thing, I do need to do something with there's part of it's just
CRAFTY Creations 11 asked me, will Debbie J get a really cute skeleton card made before the Crafty Visage goes live? Well, Mary, that all depends on Debbie's hustle and skill level. If they can keep it together and move those crafty fingers like they mean business, then yeah, they might just pull off a spooky yet adorable card before the Crafty Visage kicks off. Let's see if they got what it takes.
Question is the Crafty Visage going to be popping off like we want her to? I don't know if she's going live or not today. But thank you so much for the Tangia bot thing. Thank you, Miss Mary, for that. I appreciate it, honey. So this is one. This is just one of the things I've got in my stash right now. So I'm moving it so that it's more visible on, we move to this other one. There, now I can see both. Cheryl's Design and Photo R. Hello, late to the party. No, you're not late, honey. We're just getting started. I'm trying to stay focused better. It doesn't always work. So first we've got this cute little skeleton. Then we've got, and the thing is, I didn't realize I was getting part of this because I didn't think I put it on my list, but I'm happy. This one I did. So this is a book cover, book plate. Sabrina likes making big cards. She likes making big cards. She's got a die set to make a kind of an open up book, through almost 3D looking book kind of thing. And she's got a lot of plates to be able to use as the cover. So, welcome in. Who else is saying hello? Leanne Carr, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, honey. Okay, what else do I have going on? That one's not caught up. Okay, so this is one of the cover plates, and this one I like it because, yeah, I just like it because of what it is, but it's also got a lot of smaller pieces that will work without you having to make a humongous card, or you could always trim part of it back or whatever. But it is the Spells and Potions. Yeah. So this is a huge die. This is a big die. So we've got spider webs around the outside. You guys keep on saying stuff. What are y'all saying? Welcome in, Norma. Gonna have to change the scene. Will this one tell me better? Nope. Will this one do better? I'd like to have the vertical. I didn't put the other thing on there. I need to put the other thing on there. I need another dock. I think I need a bigger box. Where is the thing I want? There it is. And where did it go? It's not on there. I don't know where it went. It hid. That is okay. This is why I'm going to open it up in another window. So I still need to do some adjusting on some of the stuff that I'm working with, because otherwise I can't see all the things, and I want to see all the things. So I'm putting my chat over there so I can see it, and then we're just going to get busy. Anyway, we've got this cute little cauldron. We've got all the bubbles and stuff to come up out of the cauldron. We've got a little kitty. Hey, Miss Catherine, welcome, welcome. We got potion bottles. We got there's a little moon. We got words. We got, yeah, it's just, that's cute. But wait, there's more. So this is part that I didn't expect to get. That works well with that as well. And there's so many things. I wanted all the stuff because Halloween is kind of my jam. I love it. And you're going to love it, Norma. I'm going to have to go back and see what that was about. But this one is another set called Pick Your Poison. Now, Sabrina, first off, Sabrina loves everything witchy. She loves bookcases and books. So we've got a lot of stuff out recently on books this year. So now here's another bookshelf. And she sent me all and these are substantial size. There, it looks tiny, but these are pretty big. And I love the hat. The hat's going to go well on other things. I was also messing around with my nails yesterday because I really need to start redoing them. And I thought, well, you know what? Now that they're starting to pop off again, I'm going to have to replace them anyway. So why don't I just experiment a little bit to see what I want to do next? So yeah, so now they all have black tips. And I've never done that before, but it was cool. And this one is a kitty. That's a sticker. I did not draw that. That is a cheapo sticker. Nail stickers from kitty. Nail stickers from I think it was from Target from like 5 years ago that I never did use them up. So I decided to try it out like a week ago. But yeah, I love the way that they're turned out. So this side has not been done yet. This side has. I'm thinking of going orange with black, black with orange, red with black, black with red. I haven't decided for sure. So you guys need to let me know what I need to do. Okay. Kelly wants to know how Dawn is doing. Lady Antique likes my nails. Hello, Terry Cooper. Okay, so there, I know that there was some of the chat that I missed, and I can go back and find it. It's not on this thing I'm looking at, but I hope everybody is having fun today. So I do love these little skeletons, and I definitely want to do some things with that. And yeah, but you guys need to tell me, what do I need to play with? Do I need to do Skelly? Do we need to do some things with Skelly? Do we need to do some witchy things? What do you guys want to do first? And do I know how to put up okay. I know I can put up a poll, but where do I find the screen to do the poll at? I think it has to be part of this. I don't know which one that is. I've got multiple things up. So that's not a right one. I'm going to have to go back and look at the things because, yeah, I just looked at one screen I had up and it was not a valid, that wasn't a valid one. Leanne says Skelly. And let's see if I can find the others. I know you went to the supermarket and they have Christmas stuff out already. I'm like, what happened to Halloween? Exactly. And Terry Cooper says spooky, scary skeletons. Oh, and of course Ruth is saying, what do you think of the Halloween card I posted? So I think that means that we're supposed to be doing a stream showcase before I forget, because that has happened. And by the way, don't let Ruth take over the thing. Come on. Y'all need to be putting some stuff out there too. So there is a page over on my Discord. I'm going to do that screen. I hope that one works. And then let's get back over so I can see what happened. Okay, so we're over here, and there is a page over here. Let me close that one. We do some. Under Community, there is a page called Stream Showcase. And this is where I show off your stuff. So I don't know what's in there because I haven't looked at it in a little bit. Last time I looked, it was nothing but Ruth. Yes, I love this one. Actually, I posted a link to that over in on Facebook. Facebook didn't show the picture, so you'd have to come in here and take a look. But I don't know if you guys realize that. So anyway, let's pop up a little further. We already saw this guy because that was last week. Okay, and I need to move this over into the center so it's easier to be seen. You know how you guys get to see all the stuff I got up on my screen? Y'all don't need to see all of the things. Okay, we're going to leave it at this one. But I want you to be able to see it, see the what's going on Instagram. And so I had to kind of reduce it a little bit. I can stretch it out a little bit more though. So I'm trying to make it so that it's better visible for on vertical. Okay, so this is one of the cards that she made. I was at work and trying to get the internet for the trailer sort out. That's a good thing to do. Now they are smiling. Okay. So, it looks like somebody posted in the student gallery, and I'll have to take a look at that. You guys don't get to see that. That's only students only. But here you can see it's white. That means that student gallery. Somebody looked. Oh, you can't see that on vertical. But anyway, that means that somebody posted something in there, which is going to be a light up card probably. So this one I showed you guys last week as well. That one was a pretty one with the flowers, and I think I did those too. Don't know that we went over these, but it looks like glitter paper. Make a wish, and then have a fantastic birthday. And the one that she's really proud of, and I do love this, there are so many details. When it comes to Halloween cards, simple is not always better. Oh, Cordelia says, that was me. I think I posted now in the right spot. Yeah, if you were doing one of the ones from one of the classes, you did post it in the right spot for EDU. I also like it if you guys do the form that's at the end of the class that lets you basically send the information straight to the website so I can more easily put it into the student gallery and into the individual classes projects, because I want your work to be seen by everybody. So if someone else decides to do the same class, they get to see your stuff. Okay, so yeah, this one is very fun. She's got ghosts, she's got spider webs. I love the embossed background. That is fabulous. And it looks like she did some embossing and then cut the window out of the embossed. No, she would have had to cut the window and then send it through her embossing folder. We've got witch's feet, witch's broom, candles, all the things. This is absolutely gorgeous. I don't do square cards, not very often anyway. This I love. I absolutely love this. So you did fabulous, honey. I am so proud of you. Yeah. So if you guys would like for me to show off your work, post it on the stream showcase. Somebody posted something in the chat room over there too, so I'm not going to go and look at that yet. I kind of want to, but I'm not going to because I'll get distracted and shiny object syndrome, and no, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're going back to the desk. Yeah, I've got different views. Don't you like that? And it's all kind of sliding together and stuff. I love that. Okay, closing down Discord, and then thinking of sending it to my friends that loves horror stuff. Fabulous. That is a great idea. So I'm looking to see, what do I have? Crafty Lady 19 says spooky. Okay, so I think I've got the correct chats up so I can actually go back and see, because apparently my Social Stream Ninja doesn't show me all the things. There's too many places over there. I will go in there and look, but if it's in the if it's in the student area, then you don't get to see it. Oh, I think you were meaning for that one to be seen. I'm going to go ahead and show that one because that is gorgeous. This one is not, it's not a light up card, so I'm thinking it's not one of the ones from the class. So we're going to look at that real quick. Isn't that gorgeous? But yeah, Dawn did this one's Cordelia. Cordelia did a fabulous job on that one. So the EDU area, it's one of the ones that's got, you might have a padlock on it. The EDU area is for just students. The members area is just for members of my YouTube channel and subs from my Twitch channel. And then the general chat is for everybody. So that way you kind of know where they are. But didn't she do a great job on that? And it's easy. It is so easy. Pattern paper, a little bit of, I don't know if that is spray or ink blending, but then a stamp and a big creepy spider. Just, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I have a stamp, either that stamp or one similar for October 31st. That is fabulous. Love it. Yeah, they're saying those are great cards. Let me get over to my screen again, and then I can look at my... What'd I do with my other thing? Whimsy Spider. Fabulous. Oh, Elizabeth was wanting to know if it was Whimsy Spider. Where is my other chat? I got another chat. I know. There we go. That's the one I wanted. We got bats. We do have bats. Okay, so Leanne, you're saying you can't see other contributors. I'm thinking you're talking about the chat. I do have down at the bottom, we have a chat box, and that what that is it pulls from the different chats that we're working with. So right now I'm streaming in multiple places. I think you are on the vertical. So over here, on the vertical, over here it says that if you want more stuff, join us on the horizontal stream. And that's because you get all of the things and you can get in on that chat too. But I do have this line across the bottom so that you can hopefully be able to see a little bit. On vertical, okay, on vertical, what happened to, I did have something there. I did have a box right where the words are, and now you can't see it because apparently the box disappeared. Don't know why, but I'm sure I can fix it. I know I added it. Well, I'm going to add it again because I want, you need to have a bit of space there. I know I added it. Add color group or color source. Was a new color source. And this is going to look weird for a minute while I do this. And then I'm going to add something so you can actually see through it some. There you go. So now you can see the chat. There's also, when you're on vertical, you should be able to see the chat down here at the bottom, right where my hands are. Okay, that would be me, Cordelia. Drop one, roll back. Let's see, and die. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, the skeletons need bone instruments. Okay. Too funny. Not the dying part, but you know. And it looks like I do need to make some changes on the Social Stream Ninja stuff for vertical as well. So those are things I need to work on. I just need to work on more of the vertical. But at least a lot of the things are working that weren't last time, and everything looks a little bit better, I hope. I hope you guys are liking it. Okay, so again, I was asking what you guys thought, so I'm going to put up a poll on each of the things real quick, or I'm going to try to. I already know Twitch folks wants the skeletons, so skellies or witches. So there's a poll there, and it doesn't really work well, but it's there. Skellies or witches? And now I'm adding it to my other. And now we have bats. We could probably add bats to either one. Okay, so I've just put up a poll in both of the YouTube chats. Both of the YouTube chats now have got a poll. So you guys let me know what you think. And Instagram's not talking. Nobody's talking over there. I would love to be able to do more over there as well. But I do know that where we do the most interacting is right here on YouTube. And that is going to be the main focus. Although it is starting to grow over on Twitch too. And love it. Somebody says kitties. Where are the witches so I can decide? Well, the witches are not witches, but they are. We've got this witches spell book, and then we've got this pick your poison shelf. So we've got both of those things that we can. I really like this. I'm kind of got some ideas for this one too. Hello, Miss Brenda. Welcome, welcome. Leanne is, yes, I'm on vertical. I'm trying. I can't see the whole screen on vertical view. Nope. Can't see the whole thing on vertical because it's vertical. I could have made it like so one thing with the way I'm doing vertical is I could have made it so that it was shorter, but that would make everything on it smaller. Hello, Miss Alice. Welcome, welcome. And I decided not to do that at this point. I'm probably going to go back and forth and see what you guys like best. But for me, trying to look at something where it's got that little box on my phone that is only this big is a little difficult. I could look and see what it looks like over here. See, this is where they've got it blown up on somebody else's. I apparently don't get notified about myself. I should be able to go into my YouTube studio and pull it up. That's not me. Why am I on that? That makes no sense. That's a group that I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. You can't. Okay, so Leanne is saying I can't see the other chat contributions. Down here at the bottom, you should see other people's stuff. Like this one here at the bottom, the very bottom, the purple flames, that's Mary on Twitch. And the couple of things were on a couple of different ones, but that's how you're not seeing. Okay, you meant that you can. Okay, perfect. So I've also got some other witchy stuff. So this is from last year. And we have graveyard. I kind of want to do graveyard. And we have other cats. So yeah, we have a lot of things. So, looking at the polls, we've got, one of them says 75% witches, and the other one says 53% skellies. So I'm thinking, okay, 15 votes, 53% of 15 votes is about 7 or so. Yeah, I'd say that skellies are winning. Lisa says graveyard with skellies. Norma says love the graveyard. Lady Antique wants to know, how do I get happy mail points? You get happy mail points by being here and being involved in the chat. That's how you get them. So Nerdy says boo. Why are the frowny face, Cordelia? I don't understand why the and Kelly is reminding, yep, you get them by joining in the chat. So why is Cordelia frowny face? Don't know. I do like the graveyard with skellies, which is the reason I went and pulled this die out. This one is actually designed for slimline. But I'm thinking if I cut it out a couple of times, I could cut it up into segments and do with whatever I want to on my card. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I do already have one skeleton done, so I may just use it because you guys have been taking up a bunch of my time. I'm trying to stay focused, and y'all aren't helping me at all. Okay, we're going to do skellies. We're going to do skellies. Kind of thinking you'd be cute with that little hat. Okay, I'm leaving these other things out too because I might use them too. But for right now, the plan, and here's a good sentiment set. Gotta take out the ghosts. Wow, so many things. A lot of this stuff is available in her shop, by the way. A lot of it is. And they work well together. Her last year's collection or this year's collection are going to work fabulously together. This is what I need to fix. Hey, Shipwreck. So Santa thinks Ship has been good. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know if that is actually true. I'm definitely naughty. Now, silly Santa, don't give me my presents. Oh gosh, that is too funny. Okay. But we also have kitties and stuff from last year too. So I've got a bunch of fun things from last year, and I have a feeling I'm going to be playing with a lot of stuff. So we're going to go with, I'm going to go ahead and end the polls and say we're going to be playing with Skelly. So we've got our graveyard. Might do something with the spider webs, not sure. But Skelly is definitely the star of the show, and I may bring in the ghosts. I want to do all the things. Deciding is the hard part, right? Deciding on all of it is the hard part. I mean, I was playing Fortnite while I was cutting out the skeleton. And gluing them together because, yeah, that's the thing. I received this in the mail on Friday. Linda Gorman says we lost power for 10 minutes, almost cried after being without power for 5 days a couple of weeks ago. Thanks goodness it came back. I feel you, hon. Whenever we have a hurricane or big storm, like with the last hurricane came through, I was telling you guys that I was really surprised we were only out of power for like 3 hours. Turns out it wasn't the branch that I thought it was. It was something, my next door neighbor who has a decent piece of land, something came down in his yard. Oh, I have to tell y'all, did you guys see the scrapbook.com live streams? Yeah. Yeah. I love my magic mat. You guys know I love my magic mat. But I did order already. I did this actually yesterday. I ordered the new magnetic one. So there will be videos coming up about the new magnetic one. Hello, Shelly Stellar Crafts by Pam over in Instagram. Welcome in. But I do love this thing. I haven't had to get a new plate since I got this, and it's been almost 4 years. I didn't realize it'd been that long. I've been live streaming for 4 years and didn't realize it. Okay, so I think I would have done more of the skeletons, except that my scraps were not quite wide enough for my skellies. I was trying not to use up other stuff. Do I have any scraps that is good? I don't think so. I'm going to have to just cut them out with regular cardstock. I have so many scraps, but now I don't have any scraps that are wide enough. And I think I want thicker than that paper. This is some old stuff. Pumpkins and things. Hey, Crystal. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, hun. Okay, so we've got our 3 skellies. I've already got one cut out, but you can never have too many skeletons. My husband has gotten me. Norma says I ordered the magnetic one also. Fabulous. By the way, I would love it if you get a chance to, and you're needing to do any kind of shopping, if you use my affiliate links. You can find everything at my link bio, which I love. My link bio is so nice now. I'm loving it. Where is it? Chat. Did that not pop up? There it is. Okay. So the link bio, that's the link to go to. I'm actually using a service called Doris, but that... come on. Okay. That's what I get for looking at the wrong screen. So that link down here, debbijscraftingcorner.com/link bio, will take you to my new Doris page. I'm loving it so much that I kind of signed up to be an affiliate of theirs. So although it's a free thing, if you decide to upgrade, there are a few things you can do extra. I'm not on the paid one yet. But if you decided to, it's like a kickback of like, you get 30% off with my code. But anyhow, I did decide to do that because, yeah, I mean, it's so customizable. I've even updated some things on there about the most recent sales at Spellbinders, and Spellbinders is on there because they've got a new sale that just started today. ScrappyTails is on there about their new stuff, so links are there. And I also updated the link there for Magic Mat Week. Yeah. All the things. But yeah, I'm loving that thing now. It's going to work out so well. Okay. Trying to see how I can get them all to fit on one. And they're not all going to fit on one. So they're only going to do like 2 per page, which means I use up more cardstock. That's okay. It's just paper, right? And I do have more. The one thing I have to... Okay, so Stellar Crafts by Pam says, are you in multiple platforms or just do lives on Instagram? I am actually live streaming on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch right now. So thank you so much for asking. So I've got a lot of folks over on YouTube. That's the primary place, and I've been live streaming over there. Look at that. Oh, and his jaw. His jaw is separate too. Do you see that? His jaw. I need to get the jaw off. Okay, there we go. And then we've got another one of the guy that no, this is a different one. The one I did before. Okay, I have to tell you, with this one, the first thing I thought of is that he needed to be tied up by his wrist hanging from a tree. So I'm probably going to do that on a card at some point. Because his wrists are together, right? Okay, and some of these... Okay, I'm going to have to run that one back through. Just have to be careful. I noticed with my first one that depending on how I have it positioned when it's going through the die cutting machine, sometimes it doesn't go straight. Stellar Crafts by Pam was also saying that she was thinking about the new Magic Mat. I love the one I've got, and I just ordered the new one. So I'm thinking I should have it before next Tuesday, so we can take a look at it then. I'll probably go live sometime this weekend. One thing I do have to say is I get a lot of questions about the Magic Mat, and that they're basically on videos that I did 4 years ago. And I've been meaning, there, it's all cut out. I've been meaning since then to do an update, and I've been promising that, and I get busy and just haven't gotten around to it. So this is a very good reason for me to do an updated video about the Magic Mat once I get it. So I can show you how this one works, how that works, and it'll be all kind of combined. Do I need to do more skeletons? I think I need more skeletons. I think for these, I'm just going to layer it up twice. So that means we're going to have three skeletons. One is going to be very much layered up because the other one's got 4 layers, but that's going to take longer. Terry Cooper says, or holding his skull in his hands. Oh my God. We're going to have to look and see what that looks like. Okay, Elizabeth says she got the Wheel of Death. I've got a couple of different live streams up right now, and I'm not seeing any issues. What side would you need for the Empress at the Crafty Visage? I believe that, well, a lot of the different size magic mats, that's not right. Let's do that one again. I need to send it through a couple of times. Cordelia says her video is fine, but I do notice that on one thing I do like about scrapbook.com is they do have a listing with each of their versions of the magic mat. They have a listing of the different ones that are compatible. So a lot of it just depends on what size plates you guys need to use for it. For instance, the Gemini Junior plates and the Sizzix plates, which are the two that I have, are different thicknesses, and because they're different thicknesses, you're going to need a different replacement. That's what this is. This is works in lieu of one of the others. You're going to need one. You're going to need something to work in its place. Oh, I need this. Here's a little jaw. Hey, Reese Cup, welcome in, and thank you for the check-in. For you guys that don't know, the reason for the check-in is we're both members of the Crafty Collective, which is big over on Twitch. It's a bunch of different crafters, and we're all supporting each other. So we pop into each other's streams. Sometimes we'll lurk, sometimes we'll hang out, whatever. And we try to say check-in in there so you can actually go to a website page that shows all the different places that people have been checking in at. So that's kind of cool. That one, I have nothing to do with the setup of that. That is all Miss Supreme Doom. She is fabulous. Love the little foxies. Thank you so much, Reese. Okay, so now we have we have a few skellies. Do I need to go ahead and cut? I need to cut out. Yeah, I need to do that. Let me find some gray cardstock. Very good question, Sharon. So Sharon wants to know what Happy Mail points are. Over on Twitch, which I know a lot of you guys don't do Twitch, but over on Twitch, welcome, Sodden Swabby. Who are all these people? We got some. Okay, Sodden Swabby popped in over on Twitch, saw me in the recommended channels. Fabulous. Thank you so much for popping in. Happy Mail points are basically, what is this? Happy Mail points are basically where I'm trying to create kind of some of the same things that they're able to do on Twitch. On Twitch, you're able to push a button, you earn points or channel points by staying in the chat and coming and hanging out and all the things. And when you have enough points, you can trigger something to happen on the screen. Somebody use some Happy Mail points. So I named mine Happy Mail points, and I need to revise the thing,
We
but
interrupt our program to bring
they
you
work.
this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you so much, Terry Cooper. So that one was actually in effect done through Tangio, which is a different app. But yeah, that was actually triggered by somebody on Twitch. So I'm trying to make it so that it's more interactive. The zombie is mine. So hopefully that answers the question. It's where I want you guys to have fun and be able to interact with me while I'm attempting to make a card, because you guys are kind of distracting me. Okay, we did have a question from someone over on Twitch wanting to know, what is a Sizzix? Okay, I have to wait for this last one. What was that? I miss seeing what that was because of the screen I'm on. Oh my goodness, somebody just followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much, Sodden Swabby. Thank you so much, honey. So anyway, a Sizzix is a company, but when we're talking about Sizzix, I'm talking about basically one of the plates. This is a Spellbinder's plate. It's a plate that goes through your die cutting machine, and the die cutting machine for a Sizzix plate is a Sizzix die cutting machine. She asked if it was a Sizzix. Hey, Suzette. Welcome, honey. So Mary says she asked if it was a Sizzix. So I'm going to assume that you guys already got the answers. If she's asking if these are Sizzix, no. These dies are from ScrappyTails. And I need to find some gray cardstock. I'm going to just... I don't know that I've got any scraps that are gray. So let's see. Do I have any... I think I've only got this... I know where I have gray cardstock. I think. There's black. Here's some gray. This is actually gray heavyweight. But that'll work good for our graveyard, right? Oh, Dawn, did you ever say whether or not you're going live tonight, honey? I know people have said that they thought you were, but I wanted to confirm with you, assuming you're still here. So this is another one of ScrappyTails dies, and this one is from last year. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out 2 of them. They have so many cute Halloween dies on ScrappyTails. Absolutely. Well, it's because Sabrina loves Halloween. I don't know how much you know about ScrappyTails, but she's in her early 20s. Okay, she is not. Okay, that means that I can possibly go a little bit long without getting in too much trouble. I think Todd is out on his bike, but I keep looking outside. It looks kind of dreary, like it's gonna... Welcome in, Crafty and Creative Vibes. Welcome. So you popped in over on Twitch. Over on Instagram. I'm also live streaming on YouTube and Twitch, vertical and horizontal on YouTube and horizontal on Twitch. So everything is easier to see over on YouTube. That's probably the best. Sod and Swabby, it was a Platinum 6. My favorite machine, I'm getting it back out again, is a Platinum 6. I do have a Spellbinder's Big Kick, which is the Michael's version of the... Oh, you had an ad. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I didn't even know that happened. Anyway, I've got a Big Kick, which is the Spellbinder, is the words. You can Google ADHD test. Yes. Oh, I am missing so much in the chat. So I don't know if they're talking about me or what. If they're talking about me being ADHD and stuff, it's possible. Okay. Actually, I don't want to mess up my paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm going to cut this one more time vertically. So right now it's at 5.5, and I'm going to cut it down to 2 and... That's 2.5. Yeah, 2 3/4. So cut it in half. And this is so that I can basically get 2, I think. 2 out of each one. But the main thing is I can put it at an angle in my machine so it doesn't really screw everything up. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it that way. Put it at an angle. Come on, I want to see what I'm doing. Because it's so long that it's not going to really fit quite right. You can do it vertical, but if you do it straight in, you could wind up having things not cut as well. And I want it to cut well. Okay, Terry Cooper is saying, same here, Mary, about something. I have no idea. But anyway, Norma was saying that they have so many cute Halloween dies on ScrappyTails. And the reason for that is Sabrina, she is ScrappyTails. Oh, this is fabulous. Anyway, she loves Halloween. She draws all the things. This is her. This is her artwork. So she draws all of the things and gets them converted into die cuts for us. Same thing with all of her stamps. So those are all ones that she has created herself. Okay, so this is all the scrap I've got. That's it. I might be able to save that for something. But look at this. It's going to be fabulous. I'm going to do one with the other side. Just need to have it low enough so that we've got the tree. And this is mostly made for, if I remember right, this one would go really well with her, she's got a slimline box card, or a slimline pop-up box. That's it. She really loves her pop-ups too. I don't have that one. There's too many things that I can't have everything, even if I want everything. I try. Reminds me of the background from the old video game Ghosts and Goblins. She may have gotten her inspiration from there. You never know. And that's even a pumpkin in the middle. Okay, so this is super cute. Okay, let's get the, I think 2 are probably going to be enough for at least 1 card. At least. This is probably going to be more than enough for 1. Okay. And let me get a bin to take up all of this mess because I'm going to make a mess. If I don't want it all over my floor. See, what I usually do is I've got a garbage can over here, but then I'm kind of facing away from the camera, so I'm going to do it over here. Oh, we've also got a little zombie hand right there. Zombie hands and pumpkins and all the things. Welcome in, Photoma. Welcome, welcome. So that looks cool. Let's do the other one. Okay, there we go. I have to make sure I remember that I have this because I sometimes forget some of the cool dies that I've got. I love Halloween, so you don't have to do just at Halloween, right? But I love Halloween. I love Halloween crafting. I used to make Son Swabby's got a great idea there, and absolutely. So I believe the way that these were designed for is for a pop-up box card. You've probably seen something similar. I mean, Sabrina, I think, is the only one that's got a slimline one. But the first pop-up box card I remember seeing, I think, was Lawn Fawn, where they have them in different distances, and everything pops up, and you can, yeah. So that's kind of the idea behind these, is that you can do that, but on a slimline card. So that's what she created. So absolutely, you could do them in different shades of gray. You could color one up if you wanted to. I'm going to be making an A2 size card because that's what I do. I do that the most. I have made some of others. But like say for this one, you've got enough of these that you could do. Now that I've got a base to work with, yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. But yeah, you could definitely use some ink to make them darker or lighter. If you use a pigment ink over the top, you can lighten it up. If you use a darker shade, you can darken it up. I would say using them using dye base inks to make them darker would work really well. And then we have our skeletons. Okay, I can't do it on black, can't do it on black, can't do it on black. I need to do some ink blending, I think. Which means I need to get back out all of my distress inks, because that's what I was using. I was using distress oxides. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do Simon's? I could do Simon's inks. That would work well. I've got some Crown Me. I am going to take out Shady so we can do a little bit of color correction on these. And maybe some Weeping Willow could do some color correction. And Midnight Snack would be good for some of the background. And I'm bringing out a bunch. Bee Sting and Roar. So I'm kind of thinking Sunset. So, and so that I can keep everything from getting all over the place, bringing out my magic mat. No, I'm sorry. It's got embossing powder on it. My Misty that has a waffle flower grip mat inside it. Crafty Visage says, I love Sabrini's products. Someday I'll buy a bunch. And Cordelia is going to be back soon, hopefully. Looks like it might be 80-pound paper. I do know that this, I think this is 110 pound. Most of the stuff I usually use is around 80 pound. And yeah, it depends on which ones it is. When I'm using stuff that is from Recollections, those are worse. Those are not nearly thick enough, in my opinion. I like the thick papers. But yeah, this is heavyweight cardstock. So this is 110 pound. Have a big version of Misty as well, Gathering Dust. Well, I've also got this guy. So this one is from Sizzix. This is their stencil and stamp platform. So I also have it, but that's a bigger one, and I don't really need it for this project, right? Because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some, I'm going to turn it this way. I am going to do some ink blending on some white cardstock. And I have orange, and I have red, and purple and blue for the sky. And I'm going to start off on one end with the orange. Oh, Elizabeth, are you ready to go live with me next week? I'm thinking yes. Next week on the first Tuesday of the month, which happens to be like the 2nd of the month this month. It's going to be really early. But on the first Tuesday of the month, Elizabeth Costa Rogers gets together with me and we talk about what's coming up, what we just did, and all the things, trying to stay on track. We're both super busy and I got so many projects I need. I think I'm kind of sort of on track, so I'm happy. Elizabeth says, sure am, but I haven't done any planning. Okay, now I'm going to come in with some bee sting. So first we had roar, now we have bee sting. Yeah, I've been basically reorganizing, kind of trying to reorganize my thoughts, I guess, or where I store my thoughts and where I store all my info because I don't want to keep losing information, all the things. So that's why maybe I should say that my wifey does it and then they collect dust. You can have all the things too. You're allowed. Okay, so you're probably noticing that this doesn't really look too good. And I agree. It does not look too good. It doesn't look too good because this is the first coat. It's kind of like when you add, okay, I'm going to say nail polish because I just did my nails, part of my nails yesterday. I'm back, ready to close all the windows as storm just came through. So Kelly's Craft is back. I actually thought I had the blue. So now my blue brush has got purple on it. So let's grab some blue and see. I can clean them. Break out the blendy markers. Okay, that's what I was wanting. I was wanting the blue. This one is Midnight Snack. And I was wanting it first up at the top because I want the purple to be a little bit further down, right? The purple can blend in with the red. But yeah, it took me a little while to figure out that the reason that my ink blending didn't look good is because I didn't put enough ink down. So usually 2 to 3 layers will work good, but I love these big brushes because it makes it really fast. Okay, now I'm going to... I think I'm going to come back in with the, I'm going to come back and start at the bottom and work my way up so I don't do too much commingling of colors on the brushes. Okay, so that's the orange. This time I'm going to do the red and bring it down further into the orange. And then a lot of this is going to be covered up with our gravestones. But at least now we're going to have some of that color blended well. And then I'm going to come back in with the purple right in between the red and that dark blue, and probably go over a lot of the blue. So that is looking good. Yeah, that's red. I have to remember which one goes in what. Okay, so Crown Me is next. How quickly does the ink dry for you to blend them like this? Well, you don't want them to be too dry, because then they're not going to blend, right? So dye inks, they don't dry really fast, but they do dry fairly fast. It's not like pigment inks. These inks are also water reactive. You see I'm bringing the purple down. It's like I'm going basically over the whole thing. Yeah, that looks about right. I need a little bit more right there in the center. And it does soak down into the paper, and that's fine. That's what it's supposed to do. So these are water reactive. And because they are water reactive, we can do this. So now we have some splatter going on. I don't know that I've gotten, do I have any? Yeah, I do have a little bit of water. I can use some water from one of the spray bottles. But I've also got some, I don't do splatter often. I need to do splatter more often. Had a brush, used it earlier today. Where'd it go? Means I have to, oh, there we go. And this is just, well, why am I even bothering with that? This is actually, these are some golds. This is Gansai Tambi Starry Golds, but one of them is this white gold. So I'm going to add some of that. Because Halloween, you can do lots of fun things, right? Halloween means you can experiment and try things that you haven't done in a while. And this is not that bright of or opaque of a white, I don't think. I think it's going to look okay, though. It is going to add some shimmer to the sky, though. I want more. Okay, that one looks good. That looks good. Now I'm going to set this to the side so that can dry back, so I don't waste any of it, right? And then if you need it to dry faster and you're impatient like me, this is a perfect tool for that. It's the heated tool. I actually could see that it's starting to dry pretty well, but I'm still going to hit it anyway. Now, what you have to be careful of is if you're going to do any heat embossing or anything like that over this, this stuff will hold the embossing powder too. So unless you want your embossing powder to be all the places, you want to make sure that you heat set it and that it does dry. It needs to be dry enough, and then I would still recommend using an anti-static powder tool. That is pretty, I like that background. Yeah, this background's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I mean, I probably could have gotten a little bit more on the edges, but I always trim these down anyway. Hey, Ashley! Ashley from Artistry is hanging out over in the is over in the Instagram. So welcome in, Miss Ashley. So yeah, we are playing with a bunch of things from ScrappyTails, including stuff from last year. But how cute are these little skeletons? How cute! Look at that. We're gonna. I'm sorry, I get tickled. Okay, So I've got my little graveyard scenes, and I kind of like that one better for the front. Yeah. So where's the other one? Here's the other one. So we've got one that's got a tree. I kind of want the tree to be in the back. Well, these are 8.5. I kind of am liking. I kind of liking all of that. So I think I'm going to cut them exactly in half. I think last time I used it, I pick and chose what part I wanted to use. This time I'm just going to use the ends. So since the cardstock was 8.5, I'm going to trim it at 4 1/4. So I could do up to 4 layers. Sorry, I don't know what is going on with this. I am coughing oh my God, he lost his head. Ah, yes. I think that is really funny. That also means that you could use these just to cut out skulls. Just for skulls. And use that to decorate with. Okay. Okay, this is the one I was thinking of in the back. Okay, I'm kind of liking this, but it does mean that I do need to do some shading on everything. So the one in the far back, I think, needs to be the darkest. So I'm going to go ahead and it's going to go this way. And for this one, I'm going to do a couple of things. Where's my brown? This one brown? This is brown. I'm going to use my Weeping Willow on the tree itself. This is the first time I've done Halloween crafting on this thing. This is fabulous. This makes it so much easier. I don't ink blend nearly often enough. Oh my God, I need it. Always thinking ahead. Oh, love you, hun. You are too silly. Okay, I have to see who that was. Oh, thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much. For you guys on YouTube, what bits are, it's basically where he gave a little donation to my channel. It's like 20 cents or something, but every little bit helps, right? I really appreciate that. I want to do orange on the little pumpkin, so I'm getting my blending brush out. And you can use smaller ones too, but since it's Halloween, it doesn't really matter. So he's got a little bit of orange on him. And then, what are we doing? Danielle Brown, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm going to bring in some shady. Basically over the whole thing, because this needs to be the darkest, right? Because it's going to be the back layer. So everything's going to get some extra. I may even bring out some later gator to lighten up that very front one to make it a little green. Okay, this one we have another pumpkin, so we need to put a little bit of... I just made a glow in the dark. Oh my god, that's awesome. And you just reminded me that I need to take out some glow in the dark stuff for our skeletons and see if we can actually have them dry. I think I have embossing powder, so we could do that. If I remember right, I've got glow in the dark embossing powder like right here at my desk, and I never use it. Where did I put it? It's not in with this because this is the stuff that I put aired, so I would use it up first. Cordelia. Oh, thank you, honey. Cordelia just gifted a membership to someone, which means you get to come and hang out with us. Whoever got that gets to come and hang out with us next Tuesday before the live. Where is it? Dang it. I know I have. Where are the rest of my embossing powders? I put them somewhere now. I don't know where they are. I guess that means we'll have to wait until next time. Because when I went through all this stuff, basically what I was doing is trying to use up some of my older stuff. Hi, Carrie Turner. Welcome, welcome. But I was trying to use up some of my older stuff, so I left the older stuff here, and then I moved the stuff that I like the best, that's the newer stuff, I moved it away, so I would use this stuff first. Okay. Searching through all these drawers one more time, because I know I had it. Okay. Oh, was it over here? It's not in that. But I think I've got glow-in-the-dark grit paste. So this one is, what's that? That one's matte. Snowfall. Can't read it because it's so little. This is Crypt. I could use some Crypt. This one's Crackle. I know I got some like last year. Where'd I put it? I'm going to say that Elizabeth stole it. Distress Glaze. Okay, it's all Elizabeth's fault. Okay, I can't spend too much time doing that, and I don't remember where I put the glow-in-the-dark stuff, so we're going to have to do that another time, but it will happen. It will happen. Because, yes, Elizabeth is in trouble again. I think you stole my glow-in-the-dark stuff. Because I can't find it. I do have grit paste, though. This one is Crypt. But I know I had the glow-in-the-dark, and I think I used it last year. So, yeah. Okay, so these I'm going to do gray, but I don't want them to go as dark as this. This one is dark, dark. So let's take out the shady again and just not go quite so heavy on it. I'm going to say that is probably good enough. Let's see how that looks. And I think I'm also going to layer it with a little bit of foam in between because that's going to give it a little bit more dimension. It'll be cool. The moment the live ends, absolutely. No, Elizabeth, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. So Elizabeth says, turn out the lights, maybe it'll be visible. Well, seeing as I haven't used it since last year, no. Nope, that's not how it works. Okay, we got 2. Can't believe I'm going to use all 4 of these on one card. Okay, this one doesn't need much of anything. Let's go with a little bit of brown instead of black. Mostly so it's going to be a little bit lighter. But now I need a little bit of green for that zombie hand. Okay. Mine does. I have the Lawn Fawn paste even when I'm not using it in clothes. Well, the thing is, if I haven't found it, that means it's hiding somewhere and not getting any light. So this one's going to go over the top of that. Oh, that's good. That's looking creepy. We got us a creepy thing. And I need a green brush. This one doesn't have any green on it. It's got some blue on it, but that's okay. Because I just need a little bit of color to go with that zombie hand. Yeah, sometimes it's the details, right? Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then we have this guy, where we do need brown for the tree. And I think I'm going to put some green for the grass, and of course orange for the pumpkin. Okay, there we go. For the brown, let's bring in some green, and I need my bigger brush for my green. Okay, I think that's green enough. Just a tint. Oh, and you can't see it because it's behind my link bio button thing. Did that go away yet? No. Okay, there we go. So we got some green there, and we're going to add a little bit of orange for our little jack-o'-lantern. I don't need that. I need the orange. I need roar, not the brush. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to go and put a little bit, not a lot, a little bit of the black again. On some of the gray. Okay. Let's see if I can get this stuff out the way. Okay, now I think we're going to start assembling. I don't even know if it really needs any dimension on there. What do you think? I mean, can you guys see all the dimension between everything? Can you see all the layers? I think we can. I mean, I will need to squish it down a little bit because we have some of the orange showing through, but I don't actually think that I need any foam, or not much. To think you got all those layers using just one paper palette. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah. And that's even with having excess scrap left over too. half of a piece of cardstock. So yeah, it was half of a piece of cardstock, if I remember right. I'll have to go back and watch the video because I don't remember. But yeah, I like this. Kind of think I need... One of the tombs should read, "Here lies Beetlejuice." Which one? So pick one. Hey, Lady Cricket Bug. So are you thinking this one back here? I don't know that I can actually write it that small. Yeah, these are too tiny for me to be able to do that, but I can put... I put RIP on one, so that works. Oh, I am loving this. Okay, where did I put my... Yeah, I want to make sure I keep everything kind of where it is. So, press and seal to the rescue. Welcome in, Tracy. Exclamation point which, I think, is it? Okay. So this one is about where I want it to be. Let me grab a pencil. Well, I can use my pen. I say I want it about there, and said I was going to squish this down just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. Welcome in, Crafty Carrie and Korea Van over on Instagram. And Ivy, I just noticed Ivy's here. Welcome in, Ivy. What sucks is when I'm looking at the Instagram, it says that there's nobody watching, but there's people in the chat. So I'm assuming that there's people in the chat and that they're still there. I also haven't figured out how to be able to see my live after the fact. I don't think I can. Okay. So I know we're gonna go ahead and glue 2 layers at least, I think. This will help me figure out kind of sort of where I want it. Okay. So we've got our second layer down, and then I think I am going to use some thin foam tape. So this is, I've got a couple of different ones that I need to use up that are kind of small, but I've also got my normal one. Here's what I usually use. I've also got... Not using this on this one because that's too thick, and I saved that for my shake. I was actually thinking of doing a shaker card tonight, and I didn't do it. Where did I put my other phones? But I've got a couple of other ones. This, I think, is scrapbook.com that I have had in my stash for a while and haven't used. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use some of it. It is still some of the thinner stuff. Kelly's Craft is over on Instagram now. I just put that in the wrong spot. There we go. Yeah, that still looks good. And I've decided I'm going to come up a little bit from the bottom because I'm going to trim a little bit off anyway. And we can just trim it off from the bottom instead of the top. Okay. Is that about right? That's close. And then I still have to put my little ghosts on, right? So this one, I think I'm going to have it flat on here. So we're just going to have that one layer of foam in there. But that also means I need to put a layer of foam all across the bottom here. And yes, I am making all of this up as I go. How's that for a creepy cemetery? Okay, and then... okay, I gotta layer up my my little skellies. I need to layer them up so they're a little bit more substantial because I've got 2 layers. I may decide that we're going to see what it feels like after I do 2 layers together. It may not be enough, and if it's not enough, I'll just have to cut out another one and go with 3. I know 4 feels almost like chipboard, so that is perfect too. But that just takes longer. And it is already 7 o'clock. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me while I play with our little skeletons. I wanted to give them a nice little home, right? Oh, these guys are so fun. Y'all didn't have anything better to do tonight. Y'all wanted to come and play. Okay, we'll give that one a second to dry and go ahead and layer up our other guy. They're just so funny. I love that they're missing their heads. I mean, yeah. And I could, if I wanted to, I could put them on, we've got, the dies have a bubble cut. Oh, Kelly is saying, is anyone else getting background music any music in the background? I don't think I've got any background music playing. Let me just check that real quick. Nope, there's no music playing on my end, but I could. Do you guys want some Halloween music? I'm looking for the right one. Cordelia hears music too. I'm not playing any music. Oh, wait, I know what you're hearing. Todd's computer. There is music playing on Todd's computer, and it's like, I'm not even noticing it. But that's what you're hearing. It's that quiet. Y'all must have me really turned up loud. I don't know why you would want to do something like that. Oh. Hi, Mama Wacey. Welcome in, and thank you so much for the check-in. So we are making a spooky, scary skeleton card using fun new products from ScrappyTails Crafts. I'm on Sabrina's design team, so we've got an Instahop coming up on the 30th. I think that's Friday. And this is probably going to be what's going to be in the Instahop. So you guys need to make sure that whatever card I post, y'all go over there and give it lots of love. Okay, so This might actually be thick enough. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm going to have to trim off the ends of their feet, I think, to make them so they're going to be short enough. So let's go. I may have to cut more. I don't know. Okay, let's get all the pieces from in between the ribs and chuck those. And pumpkins. Hey, Kathy Beard over on Instagram. Welcome, welcome. Okay, before I trim that, because that's going to be the easiest, I'm going to see about trimming a little bit of this down on each side. It's going to cut into the foam. I already know that. But it actually did it. But now I know that I've got a straight edge there, so that's perfect. And then I wanted to cut down to 5 1/4. And that looks perfect. And then this side, trim a little bit down too, so it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Looks like that is still a little bit off. Or, okay, that side, it just means that the bottom wasn't actually completely straight. I don't know what I did there. There we go. That's better. That is a very, very busy background. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Then we're going to do it on a black card base. Do I have any... I'm wondering if I have any moons in with my ScrappyTails stuff. Let's take a look. So I don't remember if there's a moon in here. Because a lot of times there's extra stuff. Coffins. Yeah, I know. This one has bat, but the bat's too big for that background. Maybe. I might be able to use that bat. I was thinking of using the ghost, but I think that they would take away from our little... We have a little tiny moon. I'm going to use that moon. That's going to be perfect. Okay. That's the orange. I need the yellow. Where's my yellow? Purple. I think that's my yellow. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. Are you guys liking it? Thank you, Cordelia. Now we got jack-o'-lanterns again, too. Okay. So, yeah, I took out this big piece of yellow just to cut out this one little bitty moon. That's okay. I cut it on the torn end because it looks like that was a torn piece of cardstock. Okay. Might help if I use the right plate. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the Spellbinder system, there is a universal plate system where you have 2 platforms. You have to have both of them if you want to do a die cut. And I didn't have the top one. Zombie! Mary. Okay. Let's get that little bitty moon. I don't always start thinking about all of the little details, but I do when it's Halloween. I mean, I have so many ideas that go through my head at Halloween. It's like, I want to do them all. That's going to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's put that back on that sheet so I don't lose it. Okay, what else do we need? So we've got our moon. We're going to put our little skellies on. I have to do the sentiment. I hadn't even thought about the sentiment yet. Spooky, scary skeletons are perfect. Now, where did I drop the other die? I dropped a die. I think. Yep, one of the bubble cuts just dropped. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Now we got more bats. So... okay, I need you guys to tell me what color sentiment do I want to do. So I think I'm going to do the bubble cut. The bubble around the back of it is going to be in black. But I could do other colors, but I want to make sure it matches. So we've got, just to let you see more, we've got the white going along. Well, we could do white. Because I was thinking all those colors. I think the white will work. Yep. I'm going to have to clean up a big old mess when I get done here. And this is a great way for me to use up some of my scraps. We had 3 purples. We don't have any purple in this other than a little bit of the sky. But you know what? I don't have to just make one card. Only one card tonight, but I can make more with these little guys. So I'm thinking, what would you guys think of purple skeletons? Or is that just a little bit too much out there? I mean, I guess I was kind of inspired with Tim Holtz's live stream this weekend where some of the folks were making rainbow colored ghosts. I thought that would really be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking I want the white though to bring it in with the skellies. I mean, I may change my mind after cutting them out and decide that it doesn't look right, but I have too much stuff on my desk again. Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, I'm loving this. Listen to Maureen. She is wise. Everybody's saying Team Purple. Okay, and then I need these guys in black. I think that means that Team Purple's not going to get into the drawing to win this. What do you guys think? Where's my black? Hello. The Todd is back. Where's my black? Oh, there's my black. Okay. Who just came in your house? The door squeaked. That was my husband. You can always use what you cut on another project if you don't like it. Absolutely. Cordelia says that she agrees with me that because they're complaining, they don't want to win the card. And Mary, of course, immediately said, join. The contest isn't happening yet, but yeah, I get it. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Let's get this out the way. These are just so cute. I'm sorry. I'm having more fun than you are. I may have to make something else with these little skeletons and see about making it light up, because that would be so super fun. And I'm loving my light up cards. Lady Antique, we're having fun seeing you make cards. And Dawn says, how do you know? I can't see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing in my craft room. I don't know if I want to see what you're doing in your craft room. I'm joking, Dawn. You know I love you. And I know that you've been doing a lot of work trying to get things cleaned up from all the things that you've been moving and stuff with your friend. Okay. That's the wrong one, I think. I think that was the wrong one. There we go. That's the right one. Spooky skeleton. Now we got to put her scary together. Oh my gosh, if only you knew. Mary is eating, having lots of fun. Kelly says, I'm with you, Mary, having biscuits. Except I think biscuits, from what she's saying, is probably cookies. Although I'd love biscuits and gravy. Yeah. Southern biscuits and gravy. Well, it has been nice that I haven't lost the chat as much tonight, and some of the stuff that I've got set up is actually better streamlined and making it so it's going to be easier to use. So that's fabulous. I am really happy about that. So, do I have a job on? No, I don't. Okay. So hopefully this is going to help make the streams better. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking that this guy needs to be in the front. But how's he going to have a head? I think I'm going to have to... Do I have acetate over here? I think I've got some scraps somewhere. Not in that drawer. Because I'm thinking the only way that we can make his head stay on is if we put something behind it. And that means either putting some cardstock behind it, which is going to block some of this, or we're going to have to use some acetate. And I know I have some. I just have to remember where I put it last time. I've got vellum, but vellum's too translucent. Where did I put my transparency stuff? So I thought I had some cut. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. Okay, Elizabeth said his head could be rolling around on the ground. Yes, it could. And I'm probably going to do that with at least one. I'm not sure. But I kind of want to do this too. Okay. Yeah, I got too much stuff stacked up over here where I can't get to things. Okay. Where'd it go? I dropped it. And it's clear, so I'm not going to be able to see it. Well, fine. I guess I need to cut another one. Okay, I will clean up that other one that I dropped eventually. Okay, so you really can't see it. You kind of see it, but you can't really see it. And I have to put glue too. I want it to hold better than I know that I used to use my dot liner all the time, but then I started trying some of the liquid glue. Mostly what I was using before was art glitter glue, and now I'm using Barely Arts, and they're both fabulous. But I think they hold better long term. So the dot liners do work well, and they're fast, but they don't necessarily hold long term. So I'm actually going to use both, so that hopefully the stickiness of the dot runner will hold it in place for now, and then the glue will hold it long term so it'll stay in place. Okay, tweezers. And yes, I know his head's crooked, and that's on purpose. Yeah, kind of like that. His head is a little bit crooked. So I can have him on the front, and then I'll have to put some foam behind him or something. So I'll have to go behind his head so that it doesn't bend around. But I think I want him in front. And then this guy can be tucked down, and he doesn't have a jawbone. Where did I put the jawbones? They were over here. I don't think I threw them away. Here's a jawbone. So I'm going to put a little bit of acetate behind him too. Oh, this is too cute. Hi, Clinchy2 over on Instagram. Welcome, welcome. And I need just enough so I can get his little jawbone on there. Where'd it go? I had it a second ago. Oh my goodness. I thought for a minute that I lost him again. Okay, so we've got his little jawbone. There we go. That's going to be perfect. And this I'm going to give a second to dry. And while it's drying, I can go ahead and adhere him down. Up in the middle, right to the scrap paper. Okay, little piece of foam. Okay, where's my foam? A little bitty piece of foam behind his head. And this is probably still going to be too thick. I could put some behind his hands too, I think. Let's see if I can get a little sliver behind his hands. Trim it down a little bit more. Oh, by the way, hi, Idleide. You were here earlier. There we go. I think I'll put that one right there on his jaw, if I can get it on there. And there we go. And then this one is going to go behind his skull. Yeah. Okay. I don't want him in front of them. I've got to figure out where I'm going to put the moon after the fact. Okay. Think that'll work. Let's see. I'm going to glue everything down. I don't see what. Dawn said no, she was not going live. But this card is almost done, and yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I'm assuming that somebody wants to win this one. He is just too darn cute. I'm sorry, I'm loving it. Oh, this is also the skelly that's 4 layers thick. Honey? He's like, okay. He's tired because he just got back from a bike ride.
Time trial.
Oh, time trials? Okay. Okay, I need to put our moon somewhere. Okay, go that side. Okay, go this side. I'm partial to crescent moons like this. Hello, Charlene. Welcome, welcome. This has been so much fun. I mean, you guys don't know. You guys just really don't know. When it comes to crafting, the first thing that I wanted to do was, I love Halloween crafting. I keep saying that. But years ago, the only crafting I did all year long was Halloween stuff. Before I started making cards. That'll work. Okay, so now I still have to fit all this other stuff on. Oh, he needs some foam behind him too. I am getting so tickled. I'm sorry. Oh, can you get a broom? I broke something over there. It's glass.
Later.
Okay, so I need to put a little bit of foam behind his head. Hopefully that's enough. So if you get this card, you just have to be careful not to destroy the skellies. Don't destroy the skellies. That's one reason why using multiple layers of cardstock is a good idea. Okay. Oh my God! I'm looking at it now in the camera, and he's just so cute. Oh, welcome in, Rogue Wench, and Yarning for a Smile. Welcome, welcome over on Instagram. Norma has already finished her Christmas cards. Now I'm making cards all year round. I'm not done. I was going to use some grit paste and then didn't do it. I don't think I can actually get to either of my. I don't know. I might be able to do that. Let's see. These are little. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Rogue Wench. Thank you, thank you. I don't even know. This might also be dried out. No. I don't want it to be dried out. I need to add water to it and try to save it. Actually, it's not quite dried out. Okay. Mary and the bats. don't know if I can actually do this. This is something that should have been done first before I put on the skeletons, but I got excited about the skeletons. Kelly says put the tub in hot water. It softens it back up without adding much water to it. Fabulous. Thank you so much, hon. I think once it dries, I'm going to wind up brushing off some of it. And I think I'm just going to leave it at just the 2. That'll work. Now I need to put our sentiments on there. And we need to do a giveaway. So let me go ahead and let you guys start entering in. So let me get that bit up for you. So resetting the thing. Finding the button, because you know I need my buttons. Okay, and that's something that I had not tested over on Instagram. I think it was supposed to have posted the thing, right? But I don't know if it showed the video or not. I'm waiting. Nope, it did not do the video on there. So that's something else I have to fix over there. Okay, so I'm seeing that this is not quite adhered down, so let me put a little bit more glue behind Mr. Skelly and the tree. The skeleton is attached to the tree by his head, by the foam, but not to the background. Everybody wants in. Yay. So if you're watching over on Instagram and you want to get in on the giveaway, hop over to my YouTube channel. It's Debbie J's Crafting Corner on YouTube, and go ahead and pop in !join. If you don't put the exclamation point in front of the word join, it's not going to put you in there. So Infinity, you need to put !join, and Charlene also. So that way it'll go in. Right now we've got 11 people in the drawing. And I know more of you guys have tried, so make sure to do that. Okay, I'm going to pop this up back here. Spooky. I don't want to cover him up at all. Oh my God. He is too adorable. Welcome in, Karen. And thank you for the lurk all this time. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I'm going to just do right down the middle. That way it doesn't cover up too much, and I can use some foam if I need to. Actually, I think I need to on this one. Let's get a little bit of foam, because we'll need some to go between their arms, I think. So this is going to go right about there. So I need some foam right about there. Welcome in, Lisa H. Welcome, welcome. So if you're on either of my YouTube channel live streams, vertical or horizontal, or if you are in the Twitch, you should putting that into the chat should add you to the drawing. There's just not a way for me to connect Instagram to it. So we've got spooky and scary And then we're going to put skeleton across the bottom, kind of overlapping where I was just adding that grit paste. Oh, this is too cute. Okay, let's put that back under there. And I just had another thought. There are included in this die set music notes. So, why not? I've been doing lots of die cutting. I might as well do a little bit more. Yeah. I haven't used acetate on a card in I don't know how long. Okay, let's go ahead and die cut out some music notes. Okay, so we're going to do the notes themselves in white and then the bubble cut in black so it matches our sentiment. I am so tickled about this card. I really am. I really don't want to give it away, but yeah. So I'm going to give you guys probably less than 60 seconds. When I get done with this, I'm going to draw. So if you have not already entered, you need to enter now, because it won't take me long to get this part assembled. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Antique. People, you guys that know me and have been in here before kind of know that I get tickled a lot. I amaze myself. I have to admit that. I do amaze myself. I make things and then I can't believe how cute they turn out. They turn out better than I would have imagined. And most of the time it's seat of my pants crafting. This was seat of my pants crafting. I had a general idea, but not a definite idea as to what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to play with the skeletons because the skeletons are cute. But, well, thank you so much, Kathleen. Make sure you enter the giveaway, ! Join, because I will be giving away this card. Join. Out of the crafter math, welcome in. So Kathleen, it does have to have an exclamation point at the beginning, no space, all one word, ! Join, to get in on the giveaway. Okay. Almost done. Okay, we're going to put this down. My husband thinks I'm nuts.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys heard him. He knows that I get incredibly tickled over the cards that I make. I mean, I get stressed over some stuff, but then when it comes to making things, it's like, this is just adorable. And I hope that I showed you can pull out some of your other Scrappy Tail stuff or whatever. You can, and Karen says, we heard him, lol. And of course, Kelly's Craft says I'm nuts by putting nuts all over the screen. Okay. Let me make sure that my card base is actually correct, because it's not. Just need to trim it down a little bit. Okay, anybody else get in on the giveaway? Okay, because that one was cut a little bit crooked. That's another reason why I like trimming my panel down. It gives me a little bit of leeway. around the edges, because this is actually going to be less than 4 1/4. And that I think is about right. Does that sound right? I don't know. Double check it. And then as soon as I get done with this, we have to have dinner. What are we having for dinner?
Hamburgers.
Oh, leftover hamburgers? Okay. We grilled hamburgers last night, and we always grill extra so we don't have to grill every night. Oh my god, that is fabulous. His little elbow is sticking off the side a little bit. So it's good that it's trimmed a little bit short. Okay, because we've already got foam on there, Kelly says hamburgers. Only the Todd. Okay, the only Todd. You got jokes now. That's what Terry Cooper said. Terry, we're going to have to play us some fork knife, honey. I haven't had time to play pretty much all weekend, so yeah. Because I had stuff to get done. Speaking of which, any of you guys that are in my Light Up Card Basics course, I've been working on that. It's a mini course, and I basically made it bigger than a mini course is supposed to be. Anyway, it's 3 modules long, and everything is up now. I finally got it finished up. So you guys have had access to bits of it for a couple of weeks, but now everything is up. So that means that you'll be able to... Isn't that adorable? Anyway, you'll be able to access all the things. Do we need any shimmer? I know you guys said that you wanted glow in the dark. I'm kind of wanting shimmer, and I'm kind of not. I am going to trim a little bit of this acetate off, though, because it's just shiny there. Oh, isn't that odd? I love this. I love this. Hauntingly fun card. Okay, because I'm thinking, I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go overboard, but I am going to put a little bit of my Spectre Noir Shimmer Pen on the sentiment. On the words. I was thinking about putting them on the skeletons. Not gonna do it, because that might be a little bit too much. Kind of want them to be. I mean, they're skeletons, so they're not. You're not gonna actually see any skeletons like this. I hope they're not real life, but I kind of want them to be a little bit real life, right? So just adding a little bit of that. And, of course, onto those music notes, because, yeah. We've already got a little bit of sparkle from when I did the splatter with the watercolor. So we've got a little bit of a little bit of that in the background. I need to... I actually have some of those. We got so much going on this card, I'm not going to do it. I do have a jar of glow-in-the-dark. I think I have some. I think I got some of those at Recollections at Michael's probably a couple of years ago. Okay, another thing I need to think about, and I need you guys to tell me what you think. I think I need to start my live streams earlier because it is 7:50 and Dawn was supposed to go live at 7 and didn't go live at 7, which means we would not have gotten done. But one reason why I scheduled it when I did, back when I first started doing this, when I started doing the lives, was trying to work around everybody's work schedule. I want you to be able to come home and come and hang out and all the things like that. And I don't want you to be too rushed. I don't want it to be any kind of stress. So, yeah, I need to figure out. Kelly says, your card is Halloween, but Todd's music is fairy tale. They were asking me earlier, do we hear music? It was your computer. So when I told him that it was his computer, he giggled. Yeah. But I need to know, how do you guys feel about starting earlier than 5:30? And still planning on going until 7. And as long as I get all of my things done that I need to get done for all of the different commitments that I've got, I don't really care how long I go. I like hanging out with y'all, and I like playing with the cards, and I like doing all of this. I love the live streams. This is so much fun. Norma says, sounds good to you. Fabulous. Lady and Tink would be fine with her too. Fabulous. So I may need to do that. This, I believe, is probably going to be my card for the hop on the 30th. The hop we're doing is an Instagram hop, so I didn't actually have to do a video for it. And this is the first time I played with those dies. So, yeah. Okay, so we have our spooky, scary skeleton. And, okay, last call. Last call. Anybody else want to get in on the giveaway? Kelly's crowd, fine by me. It's 12:51 a.m. I forgot you're in foreign parts, Kelly. That's Cordelia. I remembered. And yes, I am doing this. The giveaway is also international because I do have global stamps. Yeah. This is just so fun. Oh my God, I love this. Do I have to give it away? I feel that way every week, guys. I really do. I am surprised at how cute stuff turns out, and then I don't want to give it away. My husband is hungry, and I won't feed him until you're done. Okay. We're going to go ahead and draw. We're going to draw. So who's going to be the winner? Is it going to be you, or is it going to be you? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? And we have, oh my goodness, Elizabeth hasn't won a card from me in a long time. I'm glad there's a little bit of green on here. So Elizabeth Costa Rogers, you are it. You are the winner. So be sure there is in the YouTube videos, both of them should have at the top of the description box, there should be a Google form. So Miss Elizabeth, please complete that for me. That helps to, number one, remind me that I need to mail it out. And number two, make sure that I've got a correct address for you. I'm sure I do, but hey, Bethany, miss you, honey. So there we go. That is our card for tonight, and I hope that you've been lurking with us, hon, because we're done. I'm sorry. I miss getting to hang out with you. But I'm loving this. This is just so cool. I mean, I loved all the grunge and everything in the dark and everything in the background, but then putting those white skeletons on top just makes it pop. This is just so cool. Elizabeth, make sure that you don't break the guy's arm because he's kind of hanging off, and I can't really add foam to it because, yeah, I could probably glue him down. I might have to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to glue him down. But isn't that just so fun? Okay, you guys have a wonderful night. It is past time for me to start getting things ready for dinner, and I will see you guys Thursday. Thursday I go live around noon on Twitch, so that's twitch.tv/Debbie J's Crafting Corner. We'll probably be making something Halloween. I don't know yet, but I will see you then, okay? You guys have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you later. Love you guys. I have to find the right button.